Welcome to the MedRite video documentation. This tutorial covers the certification and licenses feature. All facilities have staff members who have numerous requirements with regards to certification and licensing. For example, they could require a CPR certification that needs to be updated annually. MedRite makes the task of keeping track of certifications and licenses for many staff members easy, as well as notifying the administration when they need to be renewed. To begin, navigate to Staff, Certifications and Licenses. The upcoming Certifications and Licenses page will load. Here we see a table that shows all certifications and licenses with due dates in the facility, as well as ones that are required but have never been assigned. Each entry of the table shows the staff member in question, their certification or license, and the due date for that certification or license. Entries in red have either gone past due or they have been required and never been assigned. Certifications and licenses that have been required and not assigned show a due date of ASAP. Entries in purple are due within the next 10 days and require renewal before they expire, whereas entries in white are due within the next 6 months. Note that certifications and licenses that have been assigned but never expire will never show in this table. Now let's look at the requirements action. When selecting the requirements action, a menu opens with two sub-actions, Add in Bulk and Manage Individually. Let's start with Manage Individually. Select a staff member from the Staff Selection panel. The page will load with a list of every certification and license configured for the facility, and a checkbox beside each entry. Certifications and licenses that have their checkboxes selected will be required for this staff member. Deselecting these checkboxes will cause the staff member to no longer have this certification or license required. Select and deselect the checkboxes until all required certifications and licenses are indicated on this page. Then click Submit. Now let's look at Requirements, Add in Bulk. This page is very similar to the Manage Individually requirements page. However, it can be used to require certifications and licenses of multiple staff members simultaneously. Simply select every certification or license to require and select each staff member to require it of, then submit. Those certifications and licenses are now required of those staff members. Note that requirements for certifications and licenses cannot be removed from staff members from the Add in Bulk page. They must be removed from the Manage Individually page. Now that we've required our certifications and licenses, let's look at assigning them. Select the Assign Update action. Once again, a menu will open with two sub-actions. Let's look at Manage Individually. Select the staff member in question. The page loads with a table that shows every certification and license that has either been assigned or is required of this staff member. The table shows the name of the certification or license, the date that it was last obtained, its duration, its expiration date, and two action icons for each certification or license entry. In the last obtained column, notice that this one says Required. This means that this certification or license is required but has not been assigned. When a certification or license is assigned, that is an indication that that staff member has obtained that certification or license. To assign a new certification or license, even one that is not indicated as required in this table, simply select the Add Certification or License button. Select the certification or license type from the pull-down. Then, indicate the date that it was obtained. By default, this date is set to today, but it can be adjusted as necessary. Next, indicate the expiration date. Because this certification or license type has a duration of NA, it means it never expires, and the None checkbox will automatically be selected. This can be adjusted if necessary by deselecting the None checkbox and providing an expiration date. Also, additional certifications or licenses can be assigned simultaneously with the plus icon. Indicate the second certification or license the same as the first, or use the minus icon to remove those inputs. When ready, click Submit to assign certifications or licenses. Certifications and licenses that have been required but not assigned can also be assigned by clicking the Edit Pencil icon on their entry in the Manage Individually page. If the certification or license has already been assigned, the Edit Pencil icon is instead a Renew button. Selecting it allows that certification or license to be renewed. Simply indicate the date the certification or license was renewed. Again, by default, it is set to today, and the new expiration date. For certifications and licenses with durations, in this case 24 months, the expiration date is automatically set to amount of time in the future equal to that duration. When ready, click Submit to renew that certification or license. Certifications and licenses can also be added in bulk. Select the Assign Update action and then the Add in Bulk sub-action. Select any number of staff members to assign this certification or license to. After that, it's exactly like assigning to an individual staff member. Select a type from the pull-down, indicate the date obtained, and the expiration date if they differ from the defaults, and the plus icon can be used to assign additional certifications and licenses to the selected staff members, or the minus icon can be used to remove that input. When ready, click Submit to assign every indicated certification and license to the selected staff members. Note that certifications and licenses will not be duplicated when assigned in bulk, and they will be ignored if that staff member already has this certification or license. Also note that the Add in Bulk feature for assigning can only be used to assign and not to renew certifications or licenses. Now let's select the Uploads action and select a staff member from the Staff Selection panel. From this page, the staff members' certifications and licenses can be uploaded as PDFs where they can be viewed and managed. There will be an entry for every certification or license that has been assigned to the staff member. Select the Upload View icon to begin managing the documents for that certification or license. The View Action icon can be used to view the PDF document in another browser tab. The Move Action icon can be used to move this document to another certification or license category, whereas the X-Delete Action icon can be used to completely remove this document. The Upload Document button can be used to upload more PDFs to this certification or license category. Either the documents can be dragged and dropped into the dotted area on the modal, or the Select File button can be used to navigate to and open a PDF file. The file selected will then be displayed in the modal. Click Submit to upload them. This file says CPR certification, but this is not the section for the CPR certification. So, going back to the Move Action icon, we will select it, and then select CPR certification from the Type pull-down. Click Submit to move the document. If a staff member is terminated, their uploaded documents, as well as their assigned certifications and licenses, will be remembered by MedRight. If the staff member is subsequently reinstated, all of that information will still be there. However, their requirements must be set again after reinstatement. Finally, let's look at how to configure certification and license types for the facility. Navigate to Facility, AWP Configurations. In the Actions panel, select Staff Certifications and Licenses. Here the table shows every certification and license type that has been made available to the facility. A certification or license type can be removed from the facility with the X-Delete icon. Note that removing a certification or license type will not remove that certification or license from any staff member that has had it assigned, nor will it remove any of their uploaded documents. To create a new certification or license type, select the Add Certification License Type button. Provide a name for that certification or license in the input box. Select the duration type, either days, months, or years, or NA for a certification or license that never expires. Then for duration length, select the number of days, months, or years that this certification or license should be good for. Additional certification or license types can be added to the facility using the plus icon. Simply define them again. This time we'll say NA, and the duration length will automatically be set to NA as well. Click Submit to add every defined certification and license type to the facility. That concludes our tutorial on using and managing staff certifications and licenses on the Administrative Web Portal. For more detailed information, view the staff certifications and licenses written documentation. Thank you for watching this MedRite tutorial.